Wednesday, it's the middle of the month, it is hump day, and today I've decided to have a bit of a change. Yesterday I was vlogging with a DSLR, no it wasn't yesterday, was it? The day before yesterday I was vlogging with a DSLR. Now I'm vlogging with my GoPro Hero 4, it is a silver edition with a little screen on the back which I can't see while I'm vlogging. Great if I can point it that way, not good if I can point it this way. So I'm hoping you're in shot. I've put you on medium rather than narrow because I think that's got more chance of getting me in. But it's still a bit wide and things are a little distorted, and also the low light performance is not great. So you might find that towards the end of the day when it gets a bit darker, I'm going to switch out with a different camera because it is just a grainy mess in low light with this. This morning I had a bit of a problem. I went to go and do my teeth, and it's one of these electric toothbrushes with a separate head. I went to put the head on because Jen and I share the body bit because it's so much cheaper and we just switch our heads out. Went to put my head on it and it fell out my hand and into the toilet bowl, so I wasn't going to go fishing for that. I certainly wasn't going to use it again. So I was like, okay, I'm sure I've got a stash of them in the airing cupboard. I'm sure I did. But I was digging around for ages and I could not find anything anywhere. So I've done the best. I rubbed my teeth with some toothpaste, rinsed my mouth out, and then washed it out with some, what's it called? Mouthwash. There we go. Wash it out with some mouthwash in the hope that it will at least be fresh tasting and I don't offend people too much while I go out and get a new toothbrush. Jenna's got another doctor's appointment today and she's currently at work, so she wants picking up, taking around there, so she's not got too much time off work because she has to make it back up. I'm going to swing around there for 11 o'clock. I think she says she's going to be out. And then it's literally just around the corner. But it takes about 10 minutes or so to walk, I think, and obviously 10 minutes back, and then all the waiting around she's got. There's just no point if I can just drive around with her. Plus, I get to keep her company, which is nice. See, one of the good things about a GoPro is you can stick it up in the corner of your windscreen. It doesn't really get in the way. Well, it doesn't get in the way, and I can chat away. It's so hot in here. Air conditioning. Give me air conditioning. Ah, that's better. That's a lot better. Ooh, nice car, lady. Bet you don't even know it. Look where are you going? Look where are you going? It's another lovely day today. It's only 23 degrees. It's supposed to be about 28, 29. Your boot's open, mate. Shut your boot. Does he even know it's open? So it's taking me like 2 minutes to drive around to Jen's work. And it's probably going to take me another 2 minutes to get around this idiot. What you doing? My God, people today, you're just getting in the way. Right, tell Jen I'm here. We've been to the doctors, everything seems fine, which is good. Jen has been dropped back off at work. I stopped off at the shop. I got myself a pork pie. It's really weird, I keep trying to look in the camera to make sure everything's in frame and I can't see. It was 80p. It's time to go back home and do some work. Right, so I've been working on these sticker designs for subbies and the iMessage integration for the little sticker things that tells you how many subs you got, so you can send stickers with your subs to your friends. It's pretty cool. I'll show you the 3 designs that I'm working on at the moment. Colour wise they're not finished, but general idea of what I'm going for is probably about there. So this is the first one. This is the second one. This is the third one. So I've been designing them out in Illustrator. I plan on doing more and I planned on sort of like tweaking them a bit better, and like I say, the colours are a bit off, particularly on the kind of like the comic book explosion-y one. It's just, I don't know, not contrasty enough. Anyway, leave that to me, I'll work on that. But I'm just kind of trying to rack my brains to see what sort of designs would work well.
It's Wednesday evening and I've left Chris home watching the Bake Off. He seems to have strained himself again, so he's got his feet up and resting. I'm going out because I'm still hungry after tea. I think we only had salad for tea and I haven't had an awful lot to eat today. So going out to get some, not necessarily dessert, but a second course. We don't have anything else left in the house and I really am hungry. This is my second and hopefully my last supermarket of the day. I am so glad I didn't go out at lunch, because this would have made that my 3rd supermarket of the day, but it isn't. Anyway, right. What goodies shall we get? Not too goodies, just filling, wholesome, preferably a little bit good for me. I'm really not too sure. So I didn't actually manage to get anything healthy. What I did get was these. Got some muffins. They're really not healthy, but Chris may go and toast them now for himself. But I'm hoping that all the frozen fruit we have that is now defrosted because our fridge is turned off will be all nice and gooey and soggy and not off, so that I can kind of like spoon that on the top of my muffins. Then it is spudgy and yummy and
healthy,
craving filling, and healthy too. I really hope the fruit's okay. I haven't looked at it. I really should have checked the fruit before I went out, but I didn't. The frozen fruit wasn't quite as defrosted as I'd hoped. It was still pretty frozen, but I kind of heated it through in a saucepan just for a couple of minutes and it looks lovely. How much more appetizing does this look with fruit on it, as opposed to that boring one because I didn't do enough fruit? I've been up far too long. I've been messing around on my phone for like the last half hour. My battery has died, which means it must be time to go to bed. So on that note, I'm going to say good night, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.
One thing I really don't like about playing Words with Friends with Jen is she loves making words up. So she's just made a word up, zoik.
It won't let me have it. It says it's not allowed.
Because it's a made up word.